Hello everybody, my name is Solo, welcome back to the channel, and today we're back here on Spongebob Tower Defense. Let's talk about the new stuff coming in the crafting update, which is the one that's coming literally like probably tomorrow based on stuff. Now, we don't know if it's confirmed for tomorrow because, let's be honest, the last time they did a big update, they ended up delaying it until the Saturday, so we'll have to wait and see. However, let's talk about what they're adding with the update. So they're adding crafting. We already know this. They also kind of, like I said, spoiled what crafting is gonna be, like the regular, like the extra stuff that crafting is gonna be. And let me explain. So we already know the two units that are coming. There is a unit called the Breakfast Monster that is a full AoE unit, and then we have Nosferatu, who is a line unit. Now, Nosferatu is the secret, which I figured because it's more iconic, and not only that, just wait until I tell you Nosferatu's like damage, by the way. So Nosferatu's damage, here, let me just see if I can get back into the thing here, into that video here. Yeah, there we go. So Nosferatu at level 1 as a line unit is going to be doing 63,000 damage. You heard that right. Nosferatu is doing 63,000 damage on placement at level 1. That's pretty cool, especially for something that can be crafted. Are buzzing antennas like, are they like not 100% guaranteed? Hold up. Are they from jellyfish? Where? What? Hello? Sorry, I'm having problems from jellyfish fields. Do I actually have to collect, like, grab them? Or... oh no, it's 100%. Huh, a lot of jellyfish field stuff. Anyway, so yeah, he is gonna be doing quite a bit of damage, and then if we go later in the video to when Zach is showing off the shiny, or the secret formula version of the character. The secret formula level 1 does 95,000 damage per every 0.4 seconds. Then the where is it? The level 50 shiny Wumbo, or not shiny Wumbo, the level 50 secret formula one does 191,000 damage every 0.4 seconds. Meaning that if this secret is not impossible to get, because mind you, Zach said someone playing normally should be able to get this in like a week, right? That would mean that all you'd really have to do is get it to level 50. And mind you, trying to get it to level 50 is already a pain. But all you'd have to do is get it to level 50 and have a secret formula, right? Like, that's the easy part. However, there's apparently a way to get it shiny and Wumbo, which apparently is going to be explained at some point. I don't know when though, probably not until the update's out. But let me share you guys my thoughts on this, because there's also another thing I want to show you guys. Not that, that's something else. That was a thing that I've been using for my streams that I've been doing somewhere else. So we got a image that was sent to the Discord. I think it was like yesterday. It was this. Now this, I didn't know that it didn't have a background. This is all of what I'm assuming are the artifacts that we saw like the text for in the actual thumbnail for the different like different effects. If I had to say anything about what they probably do, they probably each have a different effect that you can put on a unit to make that unit feel or do something better. For example, if I were to take, I don't know, the shocking like jellyfish, right? Maybe it does some sort of like shock damage. I couldn't tell you. But each one of these, I'm guessing, does something different. And yeah, we'll figure that out. Another thing I'm kind of a little bit scared about is, so luckily we're not into the point where crafting takes days yet. So he said depending on your game speed, it's going to take 6 to 10 hours to craft some Nosferatu, which I'm wondering what he means by that, because he said depending on your game speed, which makes me think that there's probably gonna be game passes being sold again, perhaps for game speed for crafting. So like, for example, what I'm thinking is they're gonna be selling like 3 times game speed for crafting, right? Or something like that. Unless it goes based off of like time spent in like in game, and if that's the case, I'm not spending 6 hours in the game. Like maybe when I'm asleep, but yeah. Either way, we're gonna have to wait and see. The units look pretty cool, honestly. The breakfast like monster. You also have, you know, Nosferatu, one of the more iconic SpongeBob characters, coming from the same episode as Hash and Richard. Yeah, and we'll have to see how crafting goes, see how bad it's gonna be, to be honest. Like, honestly, it's probably gonna boil down to what if people are lucky or not. And, you know, well, at least free-to-play players are lucky or not, because we already know more than likely they're gonna be able to let you spend Robux to refresh the shop, to speed up like crafting times, to, you know, have maybe even extra slots in the crafting, who knows. But we'll have to wait and see. And they said game passes, so makes me wonder what other game passes they might be offering in crafting as well. As far as we know so far, there's only the chest one, but there could be more, who knows. But we'll see how well they execute this, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm actually very close to making a video about the like kind of projected like downward trend we're seeing in the active player count right now. Like, to be honest with you, and this is me being super honest, if I like look at how many players are in the game, like, mind you, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, but even then I've started to see kind of a downward trend coming from SpongeBob Tower Defense. And it's not just like a suspicion I have either. If I go to somewhere that does like concurrent viewer or concurrent users, and I look up SpongeBob Tower Defense, and I go and I look, like there's peaks when it hits like Saturday, right? And then it drops off really steeply. So like for example, on that Saturday they had max concurrent of 28,000, and it slowly dipped down to where it is now at 13,000. right? And that was today. Today's concurrent users is 13,000 currently. Mind you, it's early in the day, it might go up, but still, as time has gone on, it's gotten worse. And you're probably sitting there like, what do you mean it's gotten worse? Well, that's the thing, is like, if I go into somewhere else that does CCU, that I can actually go in, like Rollermons, right, or whatever, and I type in SpongeBob Tower Defense and go to their, concurrent players, and I do just like, I don't know, like all the months, like you can very much see, like it starts out in January with like 10,000, then it goes up to 27, down to 12, and then up and down and up and down. And then the biggest spike they had was during the hunt, and their trend is kind of going down even more. So it's kind of interesting, to say the least, to look at, but we'll have to see. But yeah, anyway, with that being said, that's about really all we have currently. So yeah, anyway, if you guys like the video, hit the like button, comment down below what you guys think of all the new stuff, including like Nosferatu and the breakfast thing, and what they're telling us about crafting. Again, I'm very wary. I mean, like, let's be honest, I'm always wary. But yeah, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications so then you guys never miss a video. And as always, I hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.